Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild a display plastic piece on some of these older units. You won't be able to find these, but this one was pretty good shape. As you can see, it has some broken pieces that we are gonna, my boys are fighting over here, rebuild these corners. And then this actually goes on in acrylic. Now I'm pretty sure I could probably buy this again, but I just wanted to do this video so I could show you how to fix when these aren't available anymore. Part one. Okay, part two, after you're done taping, you get your surround and ready for the epoxy. What you'll want to do is get some that's what you'll need, some wax paper, and that's it. Part two. So what we want to do is we want to mix our epoxy, and then I'm going to try using a brush on. So I'm just going to goop it, and then I'm going to brush it on, flake in those areas, and later on we'll go and sand it. We'll see how this is. This is the first time I've ever done this. Like I said, this part is probably still available, but what a prime opportunity to see how we're going to rebuild this kind of stuff in the future. So after you're done mixing your epoxy, we're going to go ahead and just brush it on. Okay, part three. Okay, so here we are. It's about 24 hours. That's about 20 hours since I did it. I did double check to make sure it was set, but as you can see, we're going to be left with these little nubs here that we'll take off with some precision tools. So we'll take our molds off, see how it came out. Oh shit, man. Look at that. Never done this before. Just thought I'd experiment with it. I think it's going to turn out pretty good, actually. Now, granted, you know, you can get this stuff, you know, but this is kind of videos that are going to be out for the future, because this stuff isn't going to be abundant. The parts for older units, anything pre-2010, pretty much, you are just going to be limited on what you can parts. Yeah, look at that. That came out beautifully. Beautiful. Oh, I think we got ourselves, man, the tape didn't even really stick. It's got a little adhesive there. We could probably get off with some rubbing alcohol. But man, look at that. Then we got this, so we'll just break that off. Yeah, a little chewed up right there, but I think we'll be able to round that off very nicely, very nicely. Just take a razor blade, we'll cut through here, make sure it's all flat, because this rests on the acrylic, and then, look at that. Yeah, I would most certainly do that again. Part 5. Good day, Itanians. All right, here's the last part. Yeah, overall, I would definitely do again. A couple things I would probably do different is on the back sides where the bolts go through, instead of using a razor blade to cut the excess off, I would actually just take a Dremel tool and I'd Dremel those out real nice. And as far as these pieces go, where it's, you can see the plastic repairs, you could do a couple different ways. Again, Dremel tool, just Dremel it down, then you could actually repaint this entire deal, or just take some sandpaper and you could vinyl wrap. My suggestion, if you did the vinyl wrap deal, is I would wrap it and then I would cut like right here and right here, and I'd peel that out so you could still see, because these are in pretty good shape right here. And then I would take a pinstripe and I'd run whatever black or silver, just to kind of enhance it maybe, and just pinstripe it right there, just to kind of seal in that wrap. Other than that, yeah, I would definitely do this again. I'm not going to go all hog crazy, because I'm pretty sure you can actually still get this piece. But that's, you know, for when we get down to where we can't get those parts anymore. Gosh, it rebuilt nice. It fit almost perfect. Like I said, I'd probably just take the Dremel tool and really fine tune it. Make sure you wear a mask. And if you're using a razor blade, definitely wear gloves. If you're not skilled with a razor blade, I would just jump right into a Dremel. Absolutely. It's a little dangerous. There's slippage, this is hard plastic, so it doesn't cut very easy. So I'd have to cut, and then I'd break and cut and break, and it could slip. So I'd definitely Dremel tool the backside, and then, yeah, depending on your, if it was for commercial use, I would definitely tidy up these parts a little bit, or if I was selling this unit, I would tidy up those too. But if I was just like it is a home application, I would just leave it alone. As long as it was in one piece like it is, I'd be happy with that. So yeah, hope that helps. Enjoy.